It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Tsh, da, 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 da. Di, da, di, di, da, di, di, da, di, li, da, 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 di, li, da, 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 di, li, da, 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 da. Di, da, di, li, da, di, li, di, da. Di, da, di, li, di, da, di, li, 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 da, di, di, da, di, di, da, di, di, da.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the
Fabulous.
Luongbros podcast. I'm Dutch, and this is Chance, and we are the Luongbros.
Nothing he said was incorrect.
We're coming at you today from a nice, gloomy and half rainy day here in Oregon. So the lighting's a little more, I don't know, white, a little more gray, a little more.
I don't know how I like Oregon. I'm sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent already.
Dude, what do you mean you
I'm
don't?
looking out the window and I'm not liking it.
Bro, I love this.
I can only golf for like 3 months.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Anyway,
It's always back.
you
to
got people
golfing.
that go crazy here. People are delusional because they see the sun 3 months out of the year.
Yes, we will continue to tell people that as often as we can because we certainly don't need more people coming to Oregon. It's so rainy and so.
So what are you trying to say about you want to protect
Oregon?
Oregon? You
Huh?
don't want people coming to Oregon?
No, I mean
That's
I'm
not
just saying-
friendly.
I'm not. I don't.
You don't
mean
want
to be
people
friendly.
coming to Oregon?
No. I found out how great this place was and how terrible this place was in 2012.
Look how crazy this looks. My third bedroom looks like a prison. Look at this.
It is a millennial's prison to be inside of an
This
apartment.
This is wild. So you go when you're young, you live in Oregon. When you're old, you live in Florida. Is that how it goes?
I'm never moving to Florida.
You cross the.
I will never, ever move to Florida, bro.
What's it about Florida that doesn't rock your boat?
Oh, dude,
Is it the crazies or is it?
It's
what is
largely the crazies.
the
To be
crazies?
100%
Okay.
honest.
Yeah.
I am also of the mindset that we need to just build a wall around Florida. And just
So you
prevent them
like
from
walls?
leaving.
That's what you're saying.
For
But
Florida,
they got to be used correctly.
I mean,
I get you.
yeah,
I
just
get you.
wall the whole thing off. Let the alligators figure it out. It'll be fine.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's a nice day out. I'm a big fan of the gray.
I just
so-
closed the blinds because I don't want to see the gloominess outside.
the depression.
The depression, absolute depression. I get it though. People get mad when when you're seeing depressed grays and greens and everything's mending together.
No,
I get
it's February is the time that like seasonal depression comes out. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of my employees was like, as of the last couple weeks, people have been more grumpy.
More grumpy.
Yeah, because we work with the general public, and she's like, the general public's usually more grumpy. For the past days, she said, and we were really scratching our heads trying to figure it out. Guess what we did? Seasonal depression. That's what it is,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah,
In the
more
past
than
couple
likely.
weeks, more than likely, no one's seen the sun in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been. I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks since we've seen the sun. It hasn't been a terrible year.
It's not like, what is that? What's that movie? 30
I thought you were gonna
30
say
Days in the
Twilight.
Dark or something?
30 Days a Night.
30 Days a Night, that's it.
Yeah. It's also not as depressing as Twilight either, even though it's supposed to, I think, take place somewhere in Oregon or something. I
Does
can't
it?
remember. Maybe Washington.
Does it? I hope it's
Yeah, it
Washington.
feels like a
I wouldn't want to
Washington
live.
thing.
I wouldn't live in the state if they shot it here. If it was about here, I wouldn't do it.
Not so most places that take place in Oregon, they usually shoot them in like Canada.
Like New Zealand.
Canada, sorry.
How does that make sense? How are you going to say this place is just like this place?
I mean, it's all evergreens.
Well,
so,
no,
like,
because you would want to. Well, yeah, it's evergreens,
Yeah.
but you got a lot here. Why would you have to go all the way to Canada for that?
more scenic, I guess. There's like they want to.
Wow. So you want people to think Oregon's more scenic than it is? You should be against that, Mister. I don't want people in Oregon.
No, not me. Producers, bro. What do
Protest.
you mean? No, I don't get me wrong. I do appreciate some of the scenes that you can hike to around here in Oregon. But when it comes to movies and the way that they want to do things, you want to they want to make it seem more Oregonian. So I think Wolfman,
Yeah.
what's the other one? The antlers with the what the hell are those? Wendigos?
Wendigo.
Wendigo?
Wendigo.
I love.
It's a dingo. You know what that is in Australian? They, I think last time I checked a dingo, it was like slang for like a good looking lady.
What the fuck?
A dingo.
I mean, that's interesting.
That's
'Cause that's a
you can
like a
fact check
dog.
me. I don't care. It's a dingo. That dingo over there. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Goofy.
funny.
Okay,
Yeah, get on the
okay.
internet, but not in a bad way. Take it down a good rabbit hole. Learn something like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
not a. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I
You know
agree.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Learn
Like,
something
yeah,
fun and new.
yeah.
Um,
There's always a purpose for something. You just got to learn something.
yeah. And speaking of the
Add wrinkles to your brain.
Washington and the Pacific Northwest, congratulations to the Seahawks, winning the Super Bowl against the Patriots, getting that
That's right.
revenge.
That's right. They were owed this one. Let's all be real.
They certainly were after the fucking. Just
They-
give it to
they were-
Marshawn Lynch.
They were.
Just
they
give
were,
it to. Are you kidding me? The Beast,
They were.
unbelievable.
They were. Did you hear the story he tells about that? Where after he threw the pick, he goes up to Pete Carroll and laughs in his face and walks off.
It wouldn't surprise me.
He literally went up to Pete Carroll, laughed in his face, and walked to the locker. I was like, "Yo, yeah, no, that's pretty terrible." That's an easy one. Would that got Tom 6? Jesus, he's the GOAT. Tom's the GOAT, regardless. But they were due for this one.
Mhm.
It's poetic. It was over the same team. I don't know if you saw the clip. There was a clip when dude got tackled in the fourth quarter and the game was out of reach, where the coach reached over and he was like helping him up, the quarterback, and he was like, "You want to finish this?" And the kid was like, "Yeah."
the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots kid Drake, man. He was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." He
Dude,
and
he
I
got-
respect
he
him
got
for that.
sacked a
I
bunch.
respect him for that. He got his shit rocked,
Yeah.
dude. Super Bowl level intensity with his guys getting shut down, with them absolutely like
And he was a rookie too, right?
second year.
Bro, yeah, to be in the Super Bowl
Second
intensity, second year.
year Super Bowl intensity in a warm atmosphere where your guys are getting beat consistently at the line. He probably took about a year off his life from that game. Like, I'm not kidding you, bro. Like,
He got rocked that hard.
he got rocked. He lost that many brain cells, dude. But he stuck it out, and I respect him for it because your team's got to see you do that. You got to take that, especially in the Super Bowl. You got to take that. You're not coming out unless you're dead.
All right.
You feel me? That's the only way.
Yeah.
So I respect him for it. But dude, them men are some grown men.
Mm.
Oh boy, would I not want to do that job?
don't blame
Holy
you.
shit! It was right after it got leveled. I was like, dude. Anywho,
What'd you think of the Super Bowl commercials?
I feel like they suck. I feel like they suck every year. I feel like they get worse. Now, here's the thing. I look at this kind of bleak, but I feel like, and maybe this is everyone. When I was a kid, the Super Bowl commercials were better, but everything was better when I was a kid. Was it not?
I mean, they also, I don't know. I think that as it comes to content,
Oreos were bigger and shit.
I mean, yeah.
We were smaller. You got to understand.
Yeah, I mean, and that'll come to shitification, which we can talk about a little later if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we could get into that.
But no, the Super Bowl, in my opinion,
What's up?
the content this year for the commercials sucked more because like half of them were AI, and the other half.
Is it bad that I don't like AI?
No, not at all.
Is it bad? Because I knew from the beginning, I was like, yeah, AI just ain't the way. And it wasn't because of the Terminator stuff. I wasn't like, they're going to take over the world. No. I just thought it was bad.
Well, hang on. I do want to say, have you seen what the Chinese are doing with some of their robots?
No.
Bro, they're having their robots be able to run with machine guns. Yeah, so it is getting to Terminator type shit, but it's the Chinese doing it, not, what is it, Starlink?
Well,
No.
of course they're going to do it. Of course. I mean, I bet Russia's doing something of the sort, too.
I haven't seen anything come out of Russia to where they are doing that.
Yeah, because the motherfucker would die over it. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to kill you if that got out.
Might want to take a step back from the mic there, but you're probably blowing out people's eardrums.
No, I'm okay.
You think so?
Look, all right. Well, I'll talk real slow. So look, and I'll talk real light. For the one time, if I was blowing out your eardrums, I'm sorry. I've been having some audio problems with my mic, with the charge on my mic. It was not configured correctly. Shout out the audio constructor to this. And we'll keep it pushing.
Well,
We'll
because
see
I knew
what
you
this
would be
audio
talking
gives.
close to the mic, which you
Why?
do.
Yeah, but I like to talk far away from the mic so that way you can still pick me up. But if I get a little loud, you can still, not get your eardrums blown.
Okay, all right.
Look,
well, all right.
Why don't you
You're right,
save
you're
that?
right.
Why don't
It's-
you save that for behind the scenes,
I
brother?
know, I know.
Why don't you save
It's
that for...
it's our podcast, not my podcast. That makes sense. Yes. That's my bad.
So are you the mom or the dad
What?
of the podcast?
Probably the mom.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Put Creed on. Grab a beer.
Hold me now.
Yeah, come on now.
No,
Super Bowl.
yeah,
We're on
yeah.
the
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. The ads were all AI. Why don't you like AI?
You know, well, I just don't like AI in general. I didn't think it was a good idea to have another. I mean, like, because you don't know, especially with a computer's intelligence, like what a computer is going to say. Like, there's so many ethical questions in that. Like the
Mhm.
book, when you open that up, the length of the book is so vast that I look at the book and I go, I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm not going to unpack the ethical questions. I'm not going to unpack the environmental questions, the regulatory questions. I'm not going to inspect all that. And I know I'm not going to because I'm stupid. So I'll just leave the book closed for me, for lack of better understanding. Does that make sense?
I mean, it does.
That's why I don't like it. I just don't like it because of all the things that I then had listed.
I'm just gonna let you know. In you basically said in a long form, you're staying ignorant to the issue.
No, I don't approve of the issue because of those reasons.
Oh, you just don't want to get into it.
But it's because there's so many different reasons and things you have to unpack that I'm like, I'm never going to make the argument for AI because it's like there's so many question marks and red flags about it. I'm never going to make the argument for it. So I'm pretty much always going to be against it.
Bro, you bring up such an interesting concept to me that I haven't thought about.
Oh, we're getting deep.
No.
Check me.
Who is advocating for AI? Like amongst your friends, amongst your peers, think of any person who's been like,
well, no,
man, hell yes, AI. Like there's those freaks who like.
You ever seen those? You ever seen those people that get paid to hold up signs for AI?
No, I have not.
There's people who are getting paid. You can get hired by an AI to hold a sign, like out in New York, out in like wherever they want you to hold it. They'll pay you by the hour. Just hold a sign that says some shit like, I'm holding this sign because an AI paid me to.
The AI itself.
Yes.
What the? How? How do they get? How?
Well, I don't know.
Robots don't get paid.
Well, that's what I mean. Maybe someone's like funding this and having the AI like do things to get like, you give an AI like a certain cap, like $1,000, see how much exposure you can get for that. You know what I mean? And they literally have people like, you know, they give the AI the ability to take control of something, to be able to hire someone for $10 an hour to go fucking hold a sign. And then next thing you know, you could do that at fucking 10 different locations or 100 different locations for 10 hours in a really busy time. You get a lot of turns, clicks, views.
Yeah, a lot of eyes on it too.
A lot of eyes on it. So it's just like these strategies that they're coming up with. I'm like, bro, and I just don't think it's healthy because you're giving humans the easy way out. It used to be hard to be smart and to be able to figure things out without like, you know, affecting like a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but like it was hard to be smart. Now you just you take the question that you don't know the answer to and you type it in and something does it for you. I like it.
Yeah.
Don't cut corners.
Yeah, I mean it is worthwhile to like go out and search for information and stuff like that. And like you can do that with Google. Like I don't want to see the AI overview every time I type something in.
Type shit. Come on now.
Especially because half the time it's wrong.
Yeah.
I had a situation earlier where like I was talking about a local brewery, Gilgamesh, around here, and what ended up happening was like the AI overview was like, oh yeah, here are the locations for it, and I was like, oh okay, cool, and then I like searched on Google Maps and it said it was permanently closed. I was like, oh,
well there it is.
How helpful is that?
Well there it is.
So like when you bring up who's like you don't advocate for it. I don't know anybody who is advocating.
Dude, my boss's boss is like telling me to. Let me take a second. Hold on. Entertain the people.
Yeah, no problem. No, I just I've never run into somebody before who's been like, oh, dude, I am so for AI, and especially to like take all these people's jobs and shit like that.
Okay.
Like, there's no safeguard against this at this point, and Congress sure as hell isn't going to.
Now look, I'll give you an instance where someone does advocate for AI. My boss's boss, you know him. I'm not going to name him. We're going to stay nice and clean. He advocates for like using it. He came up to me the last time he was on property and he said, you know, you should take some of these things you have questions for, just put it in the ChatGPT. And I'm like,
Why?
that's not like he advocates for it. And albeit some
Mhm.
people do this. I can honestly say I do not, but some people do even budgets with AI. Some people will put parameters of budgets in entire Excel spreadsheets. And, you know, I've even seen, in cases where other people will advocate for doing that with the accuracy of it. And I'm like,
Mhm.
you can't do that.
Yeah,
You can't do that. There's so many other factors that the AI does not know, depending on so many different things. I mean, if you're that detailed about giving them all the explanation, then I mean, they might be able to formulate something, but I still think that is a unfinished product. It is not it is not a end all be all. You know what I mean? Answer to your question.
yeah, and like thankfully for my job, right? I have a bit of a white collar job to where I'm in an office all day, right? Um,
Yeah, you're pretty white throughout the year.
Thanks. But yeah, no, I work 9 to 5, uh, office based job, right? I sit at a desk all day. But I'm like interpreting things, right? So like there's no way
Interpreter. What do you mean?
like looking at like how
In
things
interpretation.
yeah of
Do you have a degree in interpretation?
I have a degree. I have several degrees.
It's technically an
Yeah.
interpretation.
I that I have a degree.
Okay, that's fair. Go ahead.
No, but yeah, I sit at a white collar job and like I like I said, I have to interpret things from applications and stuff like that. And because of that, because like you need that human creativity behind it,
Yeah,
there's no way for AI to take
yeah.
my job, which is nice. But like I also like feel for like I just saw that a bunch of uh um companies, fast food chains,
Mhm.
are swapping out for entirely mechanically based food making, like flipping
Yeah,
patties and stuff like that. I'm
yeah.
like, so now not only are we not going to pay kids, quote
Yep.
unquote kids, a non-living wage,
You're
we're deleting them entirely from
18
society.
plus. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, it's crazy. What is that going to do to the economy looking forward? It's just going to
I mean,
stratify things into a K-shaped K-shaped
I
economy.
mean, it's gonna. You had to. Your stretching really came out there. You could tell you were stretching with how easy and how fluid you were there. We could
Oh,
tell.
it was rigid.
We could tell. We could tell you were moving and grooving, baby. No. What were we talking about? I had something good to say about it.
AI, fast food,
Oh
kids.
yeah, no. I have drivers for my company that I tell all the time. I'm like, well, once cars drive themselves, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Okay,
gonna look slim. You know what I mean?
I still think that cars that drive themselves would have a very hard time.
I think I debated the ethics of that
Yeah. What do you mean?
in college.
Hmm.
One of my debate classes or whatever the case was. I had to debate the ethics of vehicles and AI and
Hmm.
like the sensory regulations of vehicles and stuff like that. And look, you can make a case for anything. That's what that debate class really taught me is you can really make a case for anything. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
and like the art of debate, right? That to swing someone to one side or another,
Yeah.
it still is going to, when you get into a debate, you're trying to like persuade somebody, right? But what's never really taken into account is the morality of the situation.
Hmm.
Like it's always
Well, that was big when. Funny enough, you say that. It's big in debate classes at like mid collegiate level. Like when I would debate someone, ethics was a big majority of what swung the class either here or there. You know what I mean?
mhm,
And I think that just in turn leads to. I mean, it's something we all know is that when you're young, um, ethically you're more in tune with what's right and what's wrong.
mhm.
You know what I mean? And I feel like ethics play a bigger part in like the younger education or the 20-year-olds. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
want to do what's ethically correct. So I think that's a big part of it, and that's why it swung there. But I don't think get head on your point. I just think that ethics was a big part of it in my debates anyway, because I was debating to a lot younger of a crowd.
Well, that's not, how do I put
But
this?
go on. Ethics
So
is big.
no, what I'm saying is that in debate, like morals aren't really at play. It's more of like if A plus B equals C, then C minus B must equal A. right? You have to go through things like in that logical kind of
Linear way of thinking.
yeah,
Yeah.
step by step, methodical, trying to get from one place to another to get people onto your
You think
side.
methodical is a derivative of math?
No,
Damn.
derivative of method.
Method,
Yes.
methodology.
Yes. But like when it comes to AI and stuff like that, and can we do it? How do we do it? We never think should we do this, considering
Yeah.
the outcomes in the
Well,
end.
you're always gonna have, and shout out Fallout because they really outline this to a T. You're always gonna have someone that does it regardless. That's kind of what I'm not what I'm getting at, but what I always get at, right? You're gonna have people like using AI, like the Chinese do, having them run with assault rifles and shit, right? So like you're gonna have that. Obviously, we all think that's bad. We all think that's wrong because that's like Terminator level stuff, and we don't want to see that. And the U.S. isn't gonna do it, right?
Yeah, but
But the China, you damn well know, and that's why I said maybe even the Russians are doing it. Like, and I wouldn't put it past them. They deem that as national security and something that could upgrade their military force. So that's why there's always going to be someone out there that tries the most unethical shit if it means they're going to gain. Does that make sense? So you're going to see it regardless of if you do it, if he does it. You're going to see it. It's going to be a part of society. You know what I mean?
I mean, damn. It doesn't have to be though, right? Like,
you don't want it to be.
no, because like a large enough EMP would knock out that entire army of the Chinese robots. Right?
Yeah, yeah, it's
easy peasy.
Yeah, it's not like it's hard to defeat.
But the thing about the way that the US is implementing AI, right, is that they're trying to eliminate as much as they have to pay out of receiving revenue.
Yeah.
Right. So company's major goal is to make as much revenue as possible so that they can give it back to the shareholders and give it back to like CEOs and stuff like that.
Yep.
And the best way to do that is to eliminate either the number of people working or the amount of money that you're paying them.
Yeah.
And so we're already at the bottom of how much we can pay them, like $7.25 an hour or non-living wages, or just cut a whole bunch of people through AI and robots and shit like that. It's ridiculous.
Well, yeah. Well, it's just going to eliminate the lower class. It's just the lower class who's going to suffer because those are the jobs that the AI is going to take up. You got self-driving cars going to take the job of taximen.
Yeah, but where
Uber
like
drivers, all that good stuff. You got because they were rolling something out again. Fact check this. Elon was rolling like a self-drive car out for $30,000. They said that it could create $12,000 to $15,000 a year in passive income. Right, just drive motherfuckers around.
Right.
But, so I mean, that's a good investment, right?
Not really, because what happens if you get a whole bunch of people who invest in that, right? It's going to be a whole bunch of middle class people.
Yeah.
Who invest in the car.
Yeah.
And then they get money
class, from the lower class not having as many jobs. That's what I mean. Like it's always going to eliminate the lower class. That's all anything's ever going to do, especially when you talk about tech, you know what I mean? It's just going to eat its way from the bottom up and it's just going to go to a certain point.
And for me, that's not good.
Yeah, you don't want it to eat too many jobs. I mean, that's kind of we were in what was the Industrial Revolution, 1920s. So I guess you could say we're in the technological revolution in the 2020s. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole new way of doing things and thinking, and people are creating things to do jobs that other people used to do and all that good stuff. It's always happened since the dawn of time, but it's on a large scale. You need something for the masses.
Time out. No. I'm gonna put a hard pause on that. The Industrial Revolution brought a whole bunch of people into cities to work.
Yes.
Right. They didn't have to be farm hands or anything like that anymore. They got to be skilled laborers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't eliminating jobs.
Yeah.
It was creating more. This is the only time in history where we've seen humanity advance technology so far that we can now start
reducing the job.
Yeah. Reducing redundancies or eliminating redundancies.
So, okay. So let's think about this if I'm a child. And I know we're going to talk about a lot of things, but those.
But we are ripping on this right now.
Look,
this is great.
Look. Okay, what were we talking about? Let me stay on this train of thought. What were we talking about? Hit me with
AI.
It was AI.
It was
eating the bottom class up.
Yeah, taking the jobs of the
okay,
lower
so here, got it. I'm on point.
Okay.
Let's look at it from a third grade perspective. You have robots that can do the minimum wage stuff. That means the jobs are all going to pay more. No,
What?
the jobs aren't going to pay more.
What jobs?
That you because there's less jobs and it's harder to get a job. Would a job not pay more if robots were doing everything that was like flipping burgers, parking cars?
It's gonna remove those jobs.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be harder to get a job. A, B, you already have watered down like schooling. You could have a master's degree and not even be in the field that it's used for.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But no, it's just it's if it eats up everything, you would think, right? You would think that with all those jobs being taken up, there would be more money to make society better if we could focus on things that wasn't that. You would think, right? Now, I'm not saying it's happening.
That would be good.
I'm not saying it's happening, but if everyone was doing the line level brain dead stuff, then everyone else could come together and be like, okay, so what do we really have to do to make society great?
Yeah, and what do we
And
do
you
with
can
all
really
this extra
tackle
money?
the problems.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking there's that's probably why they argued for it in the first place. But I mean,
Who?
AI people. I don't even
No,
know.
no,
I
no.
don't. Is there AI people? Yo, shout out. Did we get any fan mail?
We did not get any fan.
Yo, shout out AI people. If you're there, if you advocate for it, let us know.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know. Tell me this isn't the best way to get it
You're
out
right.
there that you want to know. What else are we putting out there? I'm not going
You're
to put a
right.
sign up.
No, you're. You know
Fuck,
what?
If
I
you
agree.
like AI, just hit us up.
Yeah, let us
talk
know,
about it.
please.
Let's talk about it. We'll invite you. We'll invite you to sit in this
Comfy
cozy
seat.
chair right
Yeah.
here. We can talk about it. I'll even get you a third mic on Big Daddy Bag Chance. All right.
Have we beaten AI enough?
I think we have.
Okay.
The Super Bowl was fun.
Super Bowl
The
was good.
streaker. You know what was so messed up about this whole thing?
What's going on?
Hindsight's always 2020, and that means like when go look it up. I ain't got time actually. Hindsight's 2020, and I was actually telling someone, what was it? I think it was my girlfriend about a week or two before about the streaker that streaked. What was it? 2 years ago? I don't think it was last year. I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was the guy who revolutionized it. He bet on a streaker at an unfathomable amount and made sure he was the streaker.
Can you say unfathomable? Fuck, I can't say it.
Well, no.
Unfathomable?
No, the odds. I think the odds that the first guy did it were disgusting. It was
Yeah.
like 1 to like 5,000. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Or like 1 to 3,000 or something like that. So he put like 150,000 on
It's
it.
his life savings.
He put everything on it, and then he got thrown in jail, paid everything, did everything, and then once he got out, had a fat check. And so that guy apparently it worked. You know what I mean? The first time the guy did it, so when the second guy did it, he had a whole plan. Did you see that? He sent a decoy first, and then he jumped out. He had the meta glasses. He almost got punched by an NFL.
I think it was the same guy.
Was it?
I think so.
Was it? It was the same guy.
Yeah, so what happened was the original streaker that you were talking about, because he went to jail, he also got banned from going to football events.
Of course.
So that's why he had the disguise to get in and do
then
it
he
again.
did it again.
I think that's what I heard. I'm not 100%.
And you know what's even great, dude? And he had the betting app on his chest or his back.
What, Kalshi?
Yeah, Kalshi on.
Cal shit?
Yeah, he had everything on, the meta glasses. He made so much money from that. They probably paid him a cool mill to go streak with their name on his chest. He got paid fat for that. What do you do with him? What do you do with him? You throw him in jail?
No, you don't. You ban these fucking stupid ass gaming, betting, sportsbook ass bullshit apps like DraftKings and fucking Kalshi and all the rest of them. You have Congress rule it illegal to do so. I don't know what happened in the past 10 to 15 years, but all of a sudden,
you can bet on anything.
Everybody's cool with you being able to bet on fucking anything, not just in Vegas.
So where do you draw the line? What do you bet on? What do you don't? Horse racing?
I mean,
you can bet on.
Sure.
Dog fighting? Michael Vick?
No.
You can't bet on.
No, Chance. What? Not okay. You banned that outright. Not just the betting portion.
I don't. Dog fighting's bad. Let me put that out there too. But so
I agree. And Michael
so
Vick had a hell of a run with the Eagles after he got
everywhere.
out.
He was cool.
Yeah,
he was except for dog fighting.
fighting.
Okay, so horse racing, yes. You got sports games, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
But where do you draw the line on that?
to places where like it's legal. Like in most of these states, it's not legal to gamble for obvious reasons. Like gambling is a super addictive vice
Is that
that
why?
you can
Is
have.
that really the reason why a lot of people don't like it, especially places outside, you know?
Yes, yes.
Really?
I would imagine that in the 1920s when people were like against drinking and stuff like that, and they had abol abo abolition. I can't remember the name of the goddamn.
Abolition, it was, yeah, with the no
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you know you had the abolitionists up to the 1910s, they were all going, yeah, we don't want to drink alcohol, like we want to get back to the right way of doing things.
Okay.
One of the things that I think that they were probably against was also gambling.
Sure.
And so it just has stuck around so that we shouldn't be doing this because it's such an addictive thing. It's like taking drugs.
Yeah.
It's the same. And so if like there's been multiple cases where like kids like 18 or 19 who don't have, you know, their frontal lobe fully developed, who are like, oh, fucking grind set, baby. I'm Sigma grind set. I'm gonna grind and keep getting money, and I'm gonna bet all my money on fucking some streaker, and then it's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking get a huge payout. They get super addicted to this whole fucking thing.
Yeah, but here's the
and then
thing,
they lose
if
all
you're-
their money.
Okay,
and
but
then they
here's
get
the thing.
depressed, and then they kill themselves. Sorry.
Wow.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It makes me so sad
Wow.
and so bummed.
Is it because you really care?
Yeah, it makes me fucking angry.
Okay, now here's the thing. He can monologue a little bit, he can go on, but it's just because he cares. He cares about people, you know, and I guess engaging in healthy human activities. The only question I was gonna raise is that if you know it's a surefire bet at such great odds, like a streaker, do you take it and you know what I mean? Do it.
I don't know. I don't think so because
I mean, theoretically, if you're looking at it at an ethical standpoint, why the fuck not? You're not hurting anyone. You delay things, what, 5 seconds? You get tackled, you get moved, and that's it.
well, yeah,
That's literally it. Like,
but Chance, the problem there being right.
I know what the problem is. You're not. I do agree with you. It's not good to be able to bet on everything, and I do think there needs to be a line or an area. Just leave it to Vegas. You know, we had such a good idea. Just go to Vegas.
Yeah,
Get it
Vegas-
out 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, 2 days, 3 days. Go to Vegas. Get it out. Come on back. Live your life.
Couple things. One, Vegas is going to be fucked by all this. All right, that is
What do
a dead town walking at this point.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're able to bet on anything, what is the point of going to Vegas? But
Nah.
I think the major thing, especially for me when it comes to the streaker and stuff like that, and it's being able to bet on things that you yourself can influence, right? Like there was a bet on my favorite Twitch.
Yeah, that's
stream-
why people get wrapped all the time.
Huh?
People get wrapped for that all the time, especially playing like in the NBA and like betting on yourself and shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah, people get
it-
wrapped for that for years. They go away.
Yeah, and there's rules against it in the
Mhm.
NBA. There's no rules like if
Mhm,
you
mhm,
there's no rules if you bet on there being a streaker.
Yeah.
And then you go out and streak.
Yeah.
Right? There's no rules against that. You don't lose all your money. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You get the payout, and it's just a way for people to unscrupulous individuals to take advantage of society as a whole.
Yeah, but I mean, why not?
Because it's unethical. It's
I mean,
not-
it's unethical,
like,
but Kalshi's got the money for it. They could pay me.
no, because Kalshi has the money because they're taking it from all the other people who bet against it. Kalshi just doesn't have millions of dollars. People pay into them. They get the money, and then whether the odds pay out or
Well,
not,
that's
they give it
That's
out.
what they signed up for.
Yeah, but again, because
It's unethical. I give it to you, but it's what they signed up for. Someone was going to
Bro,
do it.
that's
Back
like-
to the beginning. Someone
Oh.
was going to do it.
Yeah, okay. That's like saying, we shouldn't ban meth because someone's gonna make it. It doesn't matter. Someone's gonna fucking make it eventually, right?
No, you ban it and you just let the people who have it, they just suffer the consequences. It is what it is.
Yeah, but you wanna-
people are still going to do it regardless if there's
Yeah,
consequences.
but you want to prevent people from doing it by
Yeah.
having some kind of negative outcome.
consequence, yes.
Yeah,
See,
like the guy
see,
who
senor.
did the streaking or whatever.
I think he should go to jail for a little bit longer. I think,
I think he should have all of his winnings removed. I think that's
and jail time.
and jail time.
And jail time. I think you give it to him like this. I think you wrap it all up, you investigate it thoroughly, what he made, what he has, all that good shit. So you can keep every dime you have, every dime you bet. You can
Mhm.
keep all that shit, all the winnings.
No.
Keep all of it. No, keep it all. Fuck it. Keep all
Mhm.
of it, every single piece. But you're giving us 40 years in prison. Or You give us all of that shit back, redistribute it, and we'll throw you in there for like
A year.
60 days.
I'd still give him a year for that. That's crazy.
No, I do 60 days. Because he'd be like, shit. So now, not only am I going to have to lawyer up and then pay the lawyer fees on top of this, I'm going to go to jail for 60 days. And everything that I accumulated to get, that would even be the money that he put on. He would have gotten stripped from him.
Oh god.
He would have started at ground zero, and I would have shoveled him into the jail cell for 60 days. I wouldn't give him a year, though. You got to let him rebuild his life.
No, I'd give him a year. A year's not bad.
It's not bad, but still, you're shelled for the rest of your life. And he was probably, what, mid-30s?
Yeah, I'd give him a year. Here's the other question, though. When you get the money back from him, does that go to Kalshi? Does that go, like, how do you get that back to the people who
Class
paid
action
into it?
lawsuit. Class action lawsuit.
Yeah, but that's not going to, against the guy?
No, yeah.
What the hell? I mean,
You do a class action, and then everyone, you ever get a piece of mail in the mother... I've been using foul language a lot today.
so have I.
Have you ever never got a piece of mail that was like, you know, if you did this or got this, then you're entitled to this settlement because there's a lawsuit. There was one for Apple. There was one, I think, there was one for there's a couple that we took.
Yeah, Facebook.
That we took. Facebook, I think, paid me a little bit from one. So there's like things you can go and see if you can get a settlement from it. That's what I would do.
Mhm.
Like if you ever bet on Kalshi,
Just Kalshi in general.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't know, man.
Well, if it was only on Kalshi, then you do it to the Kalshi people. But you would say, hey,
Yeah.
if you let's just say, and if there was anyone that egregiously bet on that, you give them a majority of it. You just redistribute it. You could do that. People could do that.
Yeah, there would have to
People
be
could do that.
a really good mechanism to get people.
But you would think that people would have combed through this before they like signed off on it, right?
Come through what?
Like having like things like this in place.
No,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't. There's enough
Big
lobbyists.
money.
Yeah, there's enough lobbyists and stuff like that in Washington to prevent any kind of legislation to go against this stuff.
Big money.
It's ridiculous.
That's where I'm trying to be.
Again, so everything sucks.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the Super Bowl was good. I'm really glad. I think we beat that to death. I'm really glad that Seattle got theirs, but oh my God, was that a bad game?
Mhm.
I'm just,
Yeah, that was pretty.
you know,
It was a good defensive game.
you know, because like, you know, okay, so it was a good game in general because it wasn't a bad game until the fourth quarter, but it was
Mhm.
like you could tell the Patriots weren't going to do anything. And the last thing you want to see in a game that is so hyped up is for one team to just fall flat on its face. And it happens more times
Mhm.
than you would think. In my life, I've seen so many blowouts
In the Super Bowl?
in the Super Bowl, dude, that it's just like, well, you know, I
Man.
mean, the only thing you want is a competitive game. Give me Tom Brady coming back from 30. What was it? 31?
Atlanta?
30? What was it? 34-3? What was it? What was it? 24-3?
I can't
It was
remember.
24-3 he came back from in a quarter.
Yeah. All I know is that the Atlanta Falcons man choked
Jesus.
on a fucking fork that night. That was crazy.
That was an incredible Super Bowl.
Mhm.
I'll never forget that one.
I was
But that's what you hope for. That no
Mhm.
matter which way it swings, that's what you hope for. You see someone get trounced 38-6.
Mhm.
Like when they did Peyton Manning that year, when Seattle did Peyton Manning 38-6. That was bad, dude. They were like, this is it. He's gonna retire after this. They got months,
Yeah.
bro. He got
Mm.
it was a safety the first snap. That
That
boy, they
sucks.
pinned his forehead. I swear to God, it was done. Anywho,
Hard to miss it.
Yeah. So what else did we have on the play sheet here?
No, I do want to say like how funny and how nice it is that like at the start of the year I decided to get into Spanish and then Bad Bunny hits the fucking Super Bowl and I can understand some of it here and there.
Were you bopping to it?
Oh yeah, and I'm starting to fucking okay. First of all, Ricky Martin's fucking thing, his 30 seconds, bro. Oh my God, I think I fell in love with Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin,
That dude is incredible.
you're my hero.
Oh, it was so good. He really like
Put it back in your pants, brother.
Sorry, he put his soul into that. That was absolutely incredible.
Uh-huh.
And I got to understand
You
some
like
of it
Bad
too.
Bunny, yeah?
I do. I'm starting to get into him now. I'm having a little
Because you're taking Spanish. If you didn't take Spanish, would you be into it? If you were sitting at home and you couldn't understand what the fuck was going on, would you be into it? Now I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I was just like, brother,
I mean, I think that there were
like I could bop to it.
yeah, there were
You know
3 or
what I
4
mean?
songs
But
that
that's
were,
it.
that kicked. VIP, hey, dude, that shit's great. That's some great
If
entertainment.
I had any, but that's the thing, right? If
Mhm.
I had any like knowledge of Spanish, of something I could relate, any again, I would have a different outlook. But I just
Mhm.
don't think, you know. And
Listen,
then you would think out of the Super Bowl too. How many Spanish speakers with the Super Bowl? Like that's not even the right kind of football for them. You know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me?
that's a
Like
good one. That's
no,
a good
you
one.
know, I'm just saying, like, I'm like,
Yes, football americano.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, look. So I don't know. I just maybe they missed the audience
No, man, I thought it was kicking. I
because
thought it was
that was a big
fantastic.
hot button around the country. People either playing Bad Bunny or fucking was it TP USA that put one
Yes,
up?
Toilet Paper USA.
Ah,
You got
that's a good
to
one,
you got to watch Kid Rock
dude.
and not even do the sounds right.
Kid Rock was
He was
losing it up there.
way off.
He was losing it up there. God rest his soul. I never liked his music anyway, but dude,
Bro.
he was losing it up there.
Did-
But apparently that was a turning. That was like people were getting hot about that.
How about what?
About like
How-
what Super Bowl halftime show you're gonna play it? Because I don't know if I'm gonna come if you're not gonna play the one that I want to watch. Like either way, it swung. You know what I mean?
Here's what I'm saying. I don't think that there was that many people at all that watched TP USA. I
Oh,
think
of
it
course-
probably was like
of
3 or
course
4
not.
million,
Of
maybe.
course, of course not.
You think less than that?
Yeah.
I would maybe. They're quoting like 20. It's like
They
there's
think
no way.
20 mil?
They're quoting that they did. It was botted to shit.
Bot farming.
Yeah, that's
Well, look. No, I don't think it was that many, but I mean, I don't know. I just again, I'm not siding with anyone. Again, I'm saying your average everyday Super Bowl viewer,
Mhm.
I don't think is going to be able to understand a halftime show, and I don't think that's good in
Why?
terms of the audience that you're. Because if you're, it's like if you know you're presenting to a certain audience, you tailor what you're going to present to that audience. I'm not losing it here, right? I swear to God.
No, here's the thing. If they're going to be watching the
you
football,
don't play German opera in fucking Brazil.
well, if you listen, if Brazilians are doing like a huge football tournament, right? And they want to invite viewers from other countries to
Sure.
watch or
Sure.
invite people who are not big into football to watch, like Germans.
That'll
Well,
do it.
Germans like
Okay, so
football, but-
that'll
Yeah.
open up the to the audience.
yeah,
that
it brings
you
up the
look at.
ratings. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
so you
more
want-
people
'cause
that
you
get
want-
into football.
That get into football, even though they don't like football because of Bad Bunny performing. If they're if they like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Look at you go, helping me out. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
what I'm
brother.
here for, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
what
yeah,
we're all here for. Be better people. Go ahead.
I thought that was kind of cool. Like I said, I'm just glad that I started to pick up Espanol a little bit before,
Yeah.
and it's just a coincidence that it was also Bad Bunny's year to do that. So he's had a great year. I got to give it to him. Seahawks had a great year. Yeah.
God, buddy.
Um,
When I see my cat in the corner nibbling on something,
yeah. Or your dog getting on the goddamn.
Yeah,
No, it was good. It
He's
was good.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Didn't understand shit. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, man.
What did you say something about the beginning of this about shitification?
Oh yeah. We'll
Oh,
come
what
back
is
to that.
We'll come back to that. When do you want to
Yeah.
come back to that?
I mean, we mentioned it at like 20 minutes in or something like that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fair.
might as well bring it back. Okay. So I did want to have a brief segment here on shitification and how like it relates back to fucking everything these days. It's so frustrating.
Do you think? I'll let you explain before I ask my
Yeah.
question.
So shitification is where it's mostly for online terms, right?
Yep.
But it can also be applied to real world experiences as well. So,
Yep.
shitification essentially is where you create a product, right, for consumers, right? Consumers like it, they get hooked on it. Say a light bulb,
Mm-hmm.
right? People like turning on light bulbs, right? They use them. It's great. Light bulbs are fantastic.
People like turning on light bulbs.
Yeah, and you make it more efficient for the customer so that they can come back and keep buying light bulbs. I'm using it as an
As
example.
an analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, you lost me there. Go ahead.
Um,
People like turning on light bulbs. I
Yeah.
agree.
They like using light from light bulbs, right? It's great. What happens is you develop that product so far in advance to where it can, like a light bulb that stays on for 100 years. They have a light bulb that hasn't gone out in 100 years
That's
somewhere.
awesome.
Yeah, at a
Fuck yeah, dude.
firehouse.
At a firehouse?
But what does that do? If
You know,
you
guys wake up in the morning, look at that light, they're like, fuck yeah.
well, if everyone
That's been on since I was a kid. Well,
right.
not anymore. There's 100 years. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, like old timers were like, yeah, that light.
But if everyone buys a light bulb that lasts 100 years, nobody needs any more fucking light bulbs.
Yeah,
What happens to the light bulb industry?
Well, was that not what you want to happen? You want to make it so easy on you. I want a light that never runs out.
Yeah, customers want that, but for
They won't
companies,
make it for you.
yeah, we have the technology to do that. Light bulbs don't last 100 years. They
Make
last
it a
5.
subscription.
I
I don't understand why that wasn't a thing. We should make everything a subscription, like a warranty, brother.
No, the fuck we shouldn't. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, we just replace anything. You know what I mean?
No, we should not. We should own everything that we have. Like like PlayStation.
Own or
PlayStation
lease?
wants you to own.
Okay.
PlayStation wants you to lease their next console, the PS6 or whatever. You can in Europe you can rent one out for like $12 a month, and then when you're done with it, you give it back to them. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I want to own my games. I want to have my console just in case you guys try and screw me out of it later
Which they
on or
will.
something like that. Yeah.
Which they will.
Yeah. Anyway, the light bulbs. So companies, right? They start building light bulbs that will malfunction and turn out after a year or two.
Okay.
Right? You have to come back, keep getting the light bulbs.
Yeah.
All right. Now you're paying them more money. So what happens then?
They make the light bulbs last a shorter amount of time.
Yeah.
'Cause they're gonna get more money.
It gets worse. It gets shittier. It's
Yes.
the enshittification of the light bulb.
Oh, he's gotten to home base.
Yes. And so like with YouTube, I don't know how familiar you are with old YouTube, but they used to not even have ads. You can watch a whole Smosh video and just do the whole thing 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. And now like it's turned into, after a while you had ads where you could skip after 5 seconds.
Mhm.
Nowadays you're getting ads like 30 seconds long, and then we're cooked. You have to sit there through the whole thing. There's no
Yeah.
skip sometimes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so it's just going from, customer base, right?
Uh-huh.
Customer forward
Mhm.
service
Mhm.
to a more business based service, like having ads and being able to pay money out, right?
Yeah.
So companies get their benefit from it,
Yep.
and then after that, it's the company itself that gets the benefit because they are generating so many ads and things like that that they can pay money back to their shareholders.
Yep.
So everything's consistently getting worse for the consumer themselves.
Yep.
But
the companies, it's not.
Yeah, the companies are making a
So-
fuck ton of cash off of it.
Do you think
Yeah, hit me.
that there was a time where it was the perfect balance between technology and the human being?
Probably.
Because I think there was for a brief moment, and I
Mhm.
think it was around early 2000s.
I was honestly
maybe Y2K.
I was thinking about the same thing.
You
to
know
be
what I mean?
100% honest.
About if I had to say within a couple years of it, probably the year 2000.
Mhm.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I think we were getting as much as we needed from technology as we needed to have a good life. Now I think it is just so much a bigger part of everyone's life.
Mhm.
I mean, shit, you got people that think like me and this dumbass that can just throw this podcast up and not say nothing, not do nothing for an hour. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many advances in technology that it's just you can't live without it as a human. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. And it's
Kind of sad.
It's so funny too. Like, I was talking to some older coworkers, and they were talking about how they would get anywhere without
Yeah.
GPS, and I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, I don't even know what that's like. I've never had to do that before.
I mean, that'd be easy in Vegas, right?
It's a big grid system, but
That's
think
what I
about
mean.
Portland. Trying to get anywhere in Portland,
Shit.
insane.
I
It would
mean,
be
you
so
would have
hard.
to call the person.
Yeah, and or have print out MapQuest or have like an atlas and follow the roads.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Do you think you know what's so funny?
Hmm.
You think that's what Y2K was? Everyone was freaking out about the computers being too advanced, but that was it. That was like the moment
What do you mean?
that it was perfectly balanced was Y2K. And
Oh,
everyone thought shit was hitting the fan, but it was literally the best point in time that it was the most balance between
Yeah.
human and technology.
No,
Isn't that fucking hilarious?
the most of the Y2K thing is funny because it was just the main interface that
Yeah.
programs were running on.
Yeah.
They didn't know if switching from 999 to zeros was gonna fuck the entire system.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. But yeah, no, it's very funny. There's a lot of irony in the fact that we thought that, oh, this is the
This
end
is
of
the
us.
end of it, but it might have been the best time.
It might have been the best
But it
time
might have
that
been
we've
the
ever
most
seen.
balanced
Yeah.
time and best time to be with technology.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's
you heard it
very
here first.
ironic.
You heard it here first, baby.
Um,
This is where you tune in for the good stuff.
well, I mean, as it comes to the internet age, I think that that's correct. But I think as it comes to like other technologies, like
Of
I don't
course.
know, and maybe even vacuums were also quite good in the 90s too.
That's
Like,
what
I feel like we've had.
that's what I mean. How much better can a vacuum get?
I mean, have you had some of the newer ones that like turn
I've
off
had
after 5 minutes?
the carpet sucked off my shit, and I don't mean that the sexual way. But I've seen vacuums that suck the carpet off stuff. So I'm like, how much better could it you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's a vacuum.
And like those older ones last forever too. The ones with the
Exactly.
bags of dust.
Yeah, they used
Yeah.
to things used to be made well.
Yeah.
Things used to be nice,
And
and everything just you know what? I agree. I'm on your bandwagon now.
oh yeah.
Yeah, everything you could just see it. You know what I mean? In terms of clothes, in terms of technologies, just taking where people unethical, taking people's shot. Like you're right.
Mhm.
Fucking Twinkies were bigger back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything just
And a lot of that
Infla-
comes
you
to
know, you
cost
got-
cutting.
you got inflation. You
Mhm.
got things getting smaller. People cutting corners on packaging if they could package less.
Shrinkflation,
There-
greedflation,
You
all
got
kinds of
you got
flations.
Apple who's not putting the goddamn who's just selling the phone as is because it loads the palette the easiest.
Loads the pallet. What does that mean?
So like you ever seen like those massive containers of like Apple iPhones? The
Mhm.
reason they don't sell the chargers and all that is because it makes the case bigger, which means you can ship less units via massive crates. So they just put the motherfucking phone in the box, and that's how they sell it because they're like, we can fit as much as we can. As much as we possibly can in a fucking shipping container if we take everything out with the phone.
How many?
No bullshit. No
How-
bullshit.
How many more phones can they put on the pallet? Like
Well, if you
100?
got a big shipping container, let's just say you got a big shipping container. I don't
Yes.
know. You guys who know who loads these things. Well, you put maybe 25, 30 pallets on there. If you
Yes,
average another
yes.
100 phones on another 30 pallets, that's 3,000 units
Yeah,
you're moving
yeah.
extra.
The-
It makes sense, but I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, the most what is it? The most minute of changes can lead to the most
Yeah.
drastic effects, right? Like
Yeah.
a butterfly effect, I guess.
Yeah.
But like that's so funny to me that they
That's what I mean. That's you. Everyone's like, oh, why are they taking everything out of the phone? No, there's a reason. No, there's a reason.
I'll tell you what, all the phones that I get from China,
They
that
got
I buy,
everything on them.
yeah, everything comes
They got
in.
everything.
They even
They
send you
got a
like,
fucking built-in heartbeat sensor to that motherfucker.
dude, they send you a pair of gloves. They
Probably
send you
tracking it.
stylus, all kinds
They're
of
sending
stuff.
you everything, dude.
It's great. They've never left me without a charger. They give me the super fast chargers.
The
and
big
stuff.
brick?
Yeah.
He's got 2 prongs for chargers. It looks like it looks like a cattle prod.
Yeah, that's the only problem is that it's for Chinese outlets, not for American ones. So I have to get an adapter. But other than that, you buy one adapter, it's no problem. It's so funny to me though. Oh my goodness, Apple's really taking out the chargers in their box.
Yeah. Oh, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you mean?
Charge it on the surfaces that you bought. I guess I don't know. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
God, that is
That's
clear
it's-
enshittification.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, you just hate to
Mhm.
see it, and it's just what it is now. But when do you think the point turned to where everyone was like, let's just start making as much money as we can?
2016.
2016, I think that was it.
Yeah, I think as
Trump?
soon as Trump got into office, I think people were like, oh, it's
Cash
gonna be. I think it's gonna
Cash
be
out.
a goddamn free for all.
Cash out.
And we're especially seeing that here in the second term
Yeah.
of Trump.
Yeah.
I think there might have been a little bit of a slowdown, but during the Biden administration, but I don't think it was that much because he was ineffective and feckless.
It's like a conspiracy that he died.
I wouldn't be shocked.
It was someone else.
Man, there's a conspiracy that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive and living
I
in
think he
Israel.
probably is.
Bro, I don't fucking. I
They don't got the footage.
don't-
They don't got the footage.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know what I mean? Show me a motherfucker dead.
I mean, they do have pictures, but it does look like a body double. But also the body.
Yeah,
can
pictures
bloat.
exactly. Come on, dude. And you ain't even got. You scrubbed the footage from when he killed himself. You kidding
Yeah,
me?
that's.
Why was it a minute and a half?
I think it was only like 30 seconds, but I don't know.
Even then, that's perfect time to get out of a cell.
Yeah, listen. I don't trust anything that comes out.
And you know them boys were definitely trying to get him to fuck out the pen.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the Epstein files was definitely trying to bail a boy out.
Yeah, and
they were all big wigs. You know what I mean? So what's to say it didn't get done?
yeah, I think that I think that class of person, the I don't know, I don't even want to say like Republican or Democrat, but like corporatist, like the corporatist politicians. I think that genuinely started back with the Reagan years. I do.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that was maybe even before that.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't think that Reagan helped. HW didn't help. Clinton definitely, he was part of the Epstein class.
I did not have sexual relations.
Oh yes, he did. Oh yes, he did.
Didn't he say? I was talking to my buddy about this.
Mhm.
He said he didn't have sexual relations, and then less than a year later comes out and says, yes, he has sexual relations.
Yeah, he lied. Yeah, to the American people. That's why he was impeached.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was like, so what happened to him? Did we like walk him through the streets and throw fucking tomatoes at him?
No. He
No,
just got
like
impeached.
what? Like he lied to the general population, and we were just like, let's vote for his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what we did.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't want to
People.
get too political now.
Yeah. No, that's the thing is that people aren't invested enough, in my opinion, in primaries and like primary elections.
Yeah.
I think
To see who's going on the ballot.
yeah.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
if you have the choice between
You
Clinton or
uneducated
Sanders,
swine.
not I think that the reason for the American populace not being as politically educated as they were in the past and as they should be, I think it does stem from the amount of hours that we have to work as persons.
Yeah.
You get 8 hours of work, and then you have, however 8 hours to hang out at home or get ready and do all this other stuff. You don't have any additional time to put into considering the politics of the day.
Yeah.
So, I sincerely hope that people reconsider and start considering what would be the best for them.
Yeah. And that's where the cash out comes.
And that's where
the cash out comes. Dude, it's funny. Because
Mhm.
you really think about it, right? Like everyone and you can see how it progressed. Like the boomers were like, oh, let's build something great. Right? And then they did. And then it came to a point where they were having kids, and along those kids' life, they were like, let's cash out.
Yep.
Let's just cash the fuck out. No one has to know. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's go live our lives. Let's pull all the boomer wealth and let's just go live our lives. Fuck it. Why don't we just like pay the debt off? You know what I mean? Take all the wealth they got, put them all in some get like the Mall of fucking America and make it like the senior citizen home of like the century, dude.
Yeah.
Like give them foot rubs and shit. Like
take
massage their goddamn temples. I don't know. I don't know what else.
We take all the seniors,
Dude,
and we move them to Florida. Most of them are there already.
swear to God.
And then we put a wall.
And you don't put it that high. You only have to put it about 4 feet.
Yeah,
Because if they make it over, they're gonna die.
We'll break a hip.
It ain't even gotta be that big, dude.
We
People
get
are like 5 feet. They're not getting. We think they're getting hang time out here. They're not getting fucking hang time,
Bro, we get a whole bunch of government workers and social workers to move down there. We create a whole bunch of jobs. It could be a whole industry building thing.
I got the thing. Just throw a year-long party along the border of fucking Florida with all the millennials, invite them down and all the young people, and then every time the old people go over there, you're gonna see a 4-foot wall followed by concerts of young people. You're like, you know what? It's not even good over there.
I'm gonna go
It's not
back.
even good over there. It's not even nice. I don't even want to be over there. Let's go back. Fuck it. I got my golf course. I got my golf cart. I got my alligators and shit.
Set up EDC right on the other side.
That's all you got to do. Just make it long instead of fat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
We were
Get the
solving it.
stages out, dude. Look, all I'm saying is that's a brilliant idea. back to why the boomers fucked it up for everybody. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't really fuck it up. They built a lot of wealth. We are able to cash out on that, and I appreciate that. But still, like, you know,
No, it's they've built up a lot of wealth for themselves, but
See.
without having the mechanisms to give wealth back to younger generations through like taxation and infrastructure and stuff like that.
that's with the death tax. They take half of it. They take half what you got on death tax or
Let,
something
let me
like
ask you. Let me ask you what the death tax is, the inheritance tax. What do you think that is?
Isn't it it's a tax on everything that gets passed down? The wealth that gets accumulated? Well, I'm sure there's nuances in there, like
How much money?
Does property count as wealth? There's different tax brackets that
How-
certain things are.
How much
taxed
money
on.
do you think it takes for you to be hit by the inheritance tax?
How much money do you need to be inherited?
Yeah. How
much money?
Yeah,
Maybe
before the federal government goes, we're
maybe
going to
$1
tax
million.
something like that. $1 million?
$1 million before they tax it. I would say I would want it to be $1 million, but what they probably say, I would say before it's taxed, maybe
Remember, it's the government.
I would say maybe 50,000.
It's $15 million.
You can.
Yeah, you can pass down up to $15 million to your kids and not have it get taxed.
Period.
Yes, for the federal government. We live in Oregon. I think it's $1 million here before the state starts taking some from it. That's just part of living in Oregon.
So I'll make sure to live in a different state when I inherit money.
I mean, yeah, I don't have
Shared residency.
I'm
Figure
not.
it out here first. Cheat the system. Get your money. Cash out.
No,
Thumbnail of third episode. Cash the fuck out. I like it.
I
like it.
I don't like it, but because you've come up with all the names so far,
Might have to stick.
I think we're gonna have to keep doing
Might
that.
have to stick. Cash out. Don't you just put cash out. You don't have to
Yeah.
put, the fuck in between.
No, I won't. Don't worry.
Good,
It'll just be cash
Good.
out.
Cash out, man. That's it. They made it. They made the wealth. Now we cashed out. Let's do
No,
it.
what was I saying? 15K. I'm not entirely against inheritance taxes because
I am. What do you mean? It's what your family worked for.
yes,
If they want to give it to you, let them give it to you.
I-
You're going to inevitably put that back into the market or the infrastructure. Unless you blow it on cocaine and hookers.
well, that's the point, right? Is that the person who made the money,
Are there
right?
hookers still?
Yes.
Okay.
The person that the person that made the money, right?
AI hookers? Okay, come on, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, fucking there goes my fucking train of thought. All right, whatever, it's fine.
I fucked them up. What was
Is your mic low
Again?
battery? Is
No
that what
way.
that
No
flash is?
way. Let me plug it in. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hit
take
the
your
plug
time.
on. No. Give me the plug on that.
Here,
Dude, it was
should be
flashing.
fine.
It was flashing like this before.
Let's see. Some technical difficulties.
So let me get real technical here now. So it's the second one, right? It's this one?
Yeah,
It's this one?
yeah. It looks like it's
Charged? Well, one was at 87, one was at 100. So I'm not taking that. I have low battery on this. We haven't been here that long.
maybe you just are touching it too much. I have no idea.
Really?
I mean, it does look like a penis. Now that I said that, that is kind of funny.
So what you're telling me is that the microphone thinks I touch it too much?
Yeah, maybe it might be ready to blow.
Is this microphone gonna file a class action lawsuit against me, Dutch? Is that what we're thinking here?
Well, it's just one, so no, it wouldn't be a class action. It'd just be a
Oh.
lawsuit.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna catch a case over touching this microphone. It's 2026. Welcome to it. Welcome to the fucking show.
I
think I'm good, brother.
You said it's at 87%. Pardon us, everybody. We're having some, like I said, some technical.
Yeah, one's 86 and
difficulties.
one's 96. There's no
Yeah.
way it's low.
All right, pull it out. It should be fine. That's strange that it was flashing like that. I guess I don't know.
One should say that we should have these things settled before we hit the go live button, but you know what?
No, I don't disagree with
Look,
that.
now it's green.
No, it's green.
No, it's so charged it's green. Yeah,
that's crazy,
right, like
and
a
mine
green
just
lantern.
stays yellow all the time.
Yeah, that's right. because that's because you're not as hot on the mic as me. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm not blowing it out.
All right. All right. Watch yourself now.
Mm.
What else was on the playbook? We had some other things on there as well. There was a whole lot we had on the playbook.
Nah, I mean that was it. Mostly was the enshittification, but I want to.
You got to get back to what you were thinking about.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea anymore, bro. Oh, inheritance tax.
Inheritance
Why
tax.
I'm against it.
Yes.
The person that made the money, right?
Yes.
They're the ones who deserve it. They have
Yes.
benefited society insofar that
Yes.
they have earned the money that they've kept, because it's not just. Okay. In reading Herbert Crowley's The Promise of American Life,
Yes.
he kind of gets into how, like, socially, it is acceptable for you to make a certain amount of money as long as you are benefiting society.
Okay.
Someone who inherits that much money, they didn't benefit a society worth one iota. Do I think that they should be able to have money to take care of
Payments.
themselves? Huh?
Release it in payments.
I wouldn't even say that. Like,
Okay.
I think if they have enough, like, if they gain enough money from their inheritance to where, like, they have a nice life, good for them. It is what it is. You got lucky, right? So that's why, like,
You got lucky. Your family looked after themselves. Family was about
yeah, but
it.
you got lucky to be born into that position. You could have been born to somebody else and been fucked.
You could have not been born as well.
Could have been not been born at all. Exactly. So
Yeah.
you got lucky by getting born into that position. Did you decide to exist?
No.
Yeah, you got born into where you got born into.
Yeah, I beat out each and every one of them sperm. Shout out to all you dead ass motherfuckers that died back in 1997 on May 19th, wherever the fuck you was at, bro. I know where you was at, but we're not going to get into where you was at. Let me tell you something. You all suck. All of you.
They tried their hardest.
Yeah, they did, but every single one of them bit the dust. Every single one of them bit the dust. Eat my tail feathers. God, I'm good. My existence is your failure.
That is sick as fuck. My existence is your failure.
Fucking my existence is your failure. Put it on a shirt, dude. Put it on a
dude.
Is that the thumbnail?
Honestly, hang
Is
on.
that the thumbnail?
Hang on. Dude, I would, if we ever make money off of this, I think that's the first shirt that goes into production.
You think so?
My existence is your failure.
My existence.
And then we'll have like little graphics of sperm.
What's up?
That's so fucking good.
What's
Okay.
up?
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, I keep derailing you, bro. It's not that I'm not giving any content at this point, bro. So let me just tell you.
No, okay. So, inheritance. Yes.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
You are lucky to be born into that position and you have your life get taken care of. However, I do think that at a certain point it is fair to take taxes off of it. Like, I think at $1 million, I think you can get along very well in life on $1 million, right?
But you can't. For normal people, you can't. You see normal people that when they win the lottery, it's gonna sound bad. No, normal people, they blow the money quick.
But they're not normal people. They're people who have money to start with.
In
So
that
they
case,
already
yeah.
know.
So if that's the case, then yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can
so
imagine.
I
But
figure-
would it then be a circumstance of the person who's getting the money? Like if they're already well off and they're gonna inherit $1 million, then they can inherit $1 million. It's all good. But if they're not and they inherit $1 million, they're gonna blow it, right?
I mean, if they're
Problems with everything. Don't worry about
no,
that.
no, I'm just saying if they're living a life with someone who has like $1 million or so in wealth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they get inherited, they've probably had a good enough life to understand the responsibility of it.
The money, yes.
But even if they don't, that's what I'm saying. If they're gonna squander it, why not
Tax
take
it on it before they
Yes.
squander it anyway.
Because
Yeah, that's fair.
they haven't provided society with anything to earn that $1 million, right? So
But they're lucky just to be here. So why not lucky enough to inherit the $1 million?
they're lucky enough to like have their life be set out so they get up to $1 million, and then after that they start getting taxed on it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And so, like, as it comes to the inheritance tax, like, I have no problem with it because, again, that person hasn't contributed to society to earn that money, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So the government should take it and do something nice with it.
Yeah.
Healthcare, something. I don't care.
free healthcare. I was having this conversation with someone the other day.
What's that?
Not the free healthcare conversation, but I was like, you know what? Like when America was like founded, were they just like, you know what? Fuck everybody else.
What do you mean?
Like, think about it. We were like, I don't want to use the metric system.
Well, we use
I don't want free healthcare. You know what I mean? Like
Those came
at every
after.
turn, they were like, football is a different sport. Like everything that we did, you know what I mean? Like everything we did was like, no, I don't want to be like them.
Well,
Like them,
okay.
right? Does it not? Because we do everything different.
We do
Capitalistic versus what would you call them out there?
the military
No, like we're a capitalistic like capitalism.
based economy.
Yeah, what would you say their economy is out in Europe?
Also capitalism.
More capitalist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's all capitalist with social
I'm uninformed.
socialistic or socialist aspects, right? So
Okay.
like our military, that's a socialist program.
Yeah,
The mail system here,
Yeah.
USPS, shout out.
Yeah.
That's also a socialist.
You always handle my package with care.
Yeah, I always go USPS, fuck FedEx, fuck UPS, fuck Amazon. Always ship via USPS.
You need your package handled carefully.
Yes, support. Support the federal government through mailing things.
Okay.
Where was I going with this?
Yep. Cross the T, dot the I.
Oh god damn it.
I know.
Ugh.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, you keep throwing these wild curveballs and then I gotta figure it out where I was. Yeah.
We finished inheritance tax. I think that's where we drew the line.
Yeah.
I got something else we could talk about.
Go for it.
I get a lot of I go on Reels and I get content from other places and stuff
Mhm.
like that, whatever the case is. I was getting this content from these two gentlemen. I probably sent it to you, or you've probably seen them. The two gentlemen that they do the podcast. They're like XD1 athletes. I don't know what their handle is. They're popular, but they're called like the Hood Research Department.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I've seen
talking
those
about?
guys.
Yeah, like the Hood Research Department guys.
Yeah.
Where they're out here like testing sound versus light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're out here like hitting the light and yelling at the same time on their phone, going and like the guy's trying to figure out which one's hitting faster.
That's
like
so goofy.
not that it's goofy. You know, I stumble upon that and I'm like, okay, this is stupid. But then I also have to realize how many people are taking this seriously.
It can't
How
be
many
that
millions of people are that clip was viewed like a couple million times. How many millions of people are you thinking of themselves? Are thinking of themselves? Whoa, they're right.
I think
Well,
5.
it is,
I think 5 or 6.
dude. You know how many people are looking at?
You think so?
I think it went viral for the wrong reasons because people are like, "Yo, what is faster?" And I'm like, guys, this is not like. And it begs the question that if one of them brought that up in our podcast, we'd both look at them like, brother, you're stupid. You know what I mean?
You ever
Like
see
that's
a-
an easy one.
You ever see a firework?
You know what I mean? Like you ever see? Oh yeah, that looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh okay, there's
Yeah.
the sound. No way, bro. Like oh.
Or even lightning and thunder.
Anything really.
You see
Think
lightning.
Think about it,
You
brother.
count the seconds.
Think
it's
about
70
it.
miles.
And every time they come up with this, they're like, "Oh, we're on to it." And I'm like, "Bro, if that's what it takes, I really just got to turn my brain off sometimes. I really just got to ask stupid fucking questions." And I'm not trying to dog on y'all because you guys are a lot more successful than we are. Shout out, make your bread. But at the same time, like, stupid question. Stupid question.
Yeah, and
If you don't know what travels faster, oh my God, there's a special place for you.
yeah,
There's a special place.
again, it observable.
It's called 6th grade science class.
Yeah, or just observable phenomena.
Yeah, our life experience. Just
Yeah.
go observe something. Fuck. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. I think that's hilarious. Like
Oh.
I said, if it made it into our podcast, like imagine if I said that.
I mean, you have said some pretty goofy shit.
Yeah, I've said some stupid things, but like, come on now.
Yeah, no,
I got a couple brain cells left.
yeah, still making charges down there,
What?
up there,
What?
rubbing together, making charges. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a couple brain cells dancing.
Ugh.
They're survivors, bro. I got brain cells up there. They're like, I was sperm, dude. They're survivors, dude.
You ever hear about the atom walking into a bar?
What?
An atom walks into a bar.
No.
An atom walks into a bar. He goes to the bartender. I think I've lost an electron. The bartender goes, "Are you sure?" And the atom goes, "I'm positive." Stupid fucking thing. Oh my
You
goodness.
kidding me?
No, it's a joke.
You
It's
kidding me?
it's a fun one. I like it.
Who likes the joke? What do you mean? Like it's gonna be like teachers. Teachers. What do you mean? People aren't even gonna get that joke.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like half the population wouldn't even get that.
You don't think so?
I think half the
God.
population was really looking at their thing.
Audience, I pray that all of you got that.
I really,
Please.
and even did the what these guys were doing when they were doing the testing the sound versus the light. Like I really think people were looking at it like, what hits me first?
Mhm.
I think they were really trying to figure it out. I think they were like really trying to figure it out. I really think they were onto something, and that's why I just
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Today, I felt like one of those people a little bit with how unprepared I was for all day.
yeah,
It took.
it happens.
This is no bullshit. It took me 2 hours, 2 whole hours to get a carton of milk this
Mm.
morning. No, because like,
Mm.
okay, listen.
Okay, so did you get the milk and then it took 2 hours, or did it take 2 hours and then you got the milk? Because if you got the milk and it took 2 hours to get home, you got bad milk.
No.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's
You
curdled.
feel me? There's no way you're coming home with good milk.
No, I recognized. Okay, I came out of my room and walked into my kitchen, and I was like, okay, all right. I see that I finished this carton of milk. Great. I put it in the recycling. I go, okay. Not even a minute later, I go, I'm hungry. I need something to eat. Let me pour a bowl of cereal. So I pour the cereal. I'm like, all right, here we go. I open the fridge door, or just the door to where the food is, and I look and I go, I have no milk. I just said that I have no milk. Now I have to get milk. And then it's not like milk's just gonna appear, right? Like I'm an adult. I have to.
Never
I live
has
on
for
my
me.
own. Yeah, I have to go and get my own milk, right? It's like I can't have this bowl of cereal that I've already poured without getting the fucking milk. So now I gotta walk my dog.
I don't want to disrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you not just pour the cereal back in the box?
In theory, yeah, but like, what if it pours all over the place because it's coming out of a bowl? You know, like it might.
What if you get
spill.
struck by a safe that was suspended in the air 20 feet? Who knows, brother? I don't. What do you mean? You might spill some cereal. Shit might happen.
That just it feels too hard to clean it up. So now I'm focused on the milk. I don't know, man. This is how my brain works.
So if you get the milk, if you don't put the cereal back in, you go to get the milk. The cereal being out on the counter is not already going to be like a little bit stale to put the milk in.
It wasn't that stale, but it was probably more stale than it could
Okay,
have been.
maybe I'm thinking too far into this. Go ahead, keep going about your milk.
No, so I have to walk the dog. I had to take a shit that took like 20 minutes. I had to shower. I had to do
wanna
my
get that
laundry
checked out.
because I don't have underwear. I had to go through all these goddamn.
Maybe if you stop
steps.
shitting so much, you'd have underwear. How about that? Maybe you stop taking 20-minute shits and know when your body needs to go. You'd be okay.
That was when it needed to go. And it
How
just
many
took-
pairs of underwear do you own? 4?
I'd say like 8, probably. Yeah.
Nice. Is that a
Um,
healthy amount? You think?
I think I need a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
What do you wear, Hanes?
A variety. Yeah. It just underwear comes and goes, but I think largely Hanes.
time you bought
Fruit of the Loom. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about underwear?
Because where does it appear? Where does it come from? And no. You just get gifted underwear.
Your parents typically,
I mean, usually
when you're like 12, and then you keep that same underwear
for the rest of your life.
for the rest of your life.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, there's no, but like at some point you need more underwear, and you also acquire more underwear. For me, obviously, girlfriend. Shout out Lululemon. You know what I mean? I'm bougie. I got nice silk on this ass.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
It's really silk
And
though.
I'm feeling up this microphone too much.
It's really silk though.
But it's giving me a green light. Look, you see? See, it's leading me on.
Mm-hmm.
Microphone's leading me on here. It's giving me the green light, dude. What do you mean? You just got a yellow. It's
I-
like, yo, it's feeling you out. Okay. It's like, yo, chill. It's feeling you.
No, I've set mine to. It's not gonna leave yellow. Yours.
Well, I didn't
is-
set mine to green
Yeah, it was set to red, and now it's just
because she wasn't feeling me, but now
Yeah.
she's feeling me.
Then it was orange. Now
Exactly.
It's
And
green.
then it's like, and now it's green to go. I got the green light. See, if I catch a lawsuit from this, I got the video evidence. I'm clean.
Um.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, just going through all this bullshit to get some milk and then get back and pour the goddamn bowl of cereal. It just 3 hours later, it's 12 o'clock. My
But here's
day's
the thing.
gone.
And that's what I mean. If I go to pour a bowl of cereal and I
Mhm.
got no milk, I'm not eating the cereal. I'm not leaving the house entirely just to go get the milk.
Mhm.
I'm just not going to eat the cereal. I'm going to eat something else.
Yeah, but it's already in the bowl.
It's already in the bowl. You can't pour it back.
Yeah, no, absolutely
It's
not.
going to
'cause it's
spill everywhere.
and that's more work
and
than
then
getting the
more
milk.
work to get the milk, but it won't take 3 hours.
Yeah, but I also had to get gas.
Jesus, dude. Being an adult, it's just tough for you, isn't it?
You know, yeah, it is sometimes. I'm not gonna
that's
lie to you.
That's fair. Completely derailed by the loud banging behind me.
Yes,
You know?
yes. We have one large rat here who is very vocal. So,
It's a dog. It's not a rat. For those who don't know,
bro, no one's gonna think that a rat is super vocal. Come on,
but you might have a pet rat.
a pet rat, but
You
it's
do
not
have a
vocal.
pet rat.
I do have a pet rat. Yeah.
And it is vocal. So look, we're just disproving theories left and right. Well, I think that was the playbook.
Yeah, no,
That was it.
I agree.
Any parting words for the guests? Can we talk about what we did the last time? I don't know if I haven't checked on any of the views for any of the other vids. How we doing?
Oh, not it goes down every week by about
Does it?
half. Yeah.
Does it really?
We had 135 on the first one.
Yeah. Well, I
More
mean,
than
you
I
got to give them more
anticipated.
time.
Yeah.
You got to give them more time.
Yeah, and I
Make more clips.
like I said, I don't care that
We
much.
gave you some. I gave you some clippage today.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
And then so it was 135, then it was like 65, and then it was like 35. So
Yeah.
it's gonna keep being what it is, but hey man, I don't mind at all. I thoroughly enjoy being able to do this every as
Absolutely.
often as we do.
Absolutely. That's why we do it.
Mm.
Well, if I got to leave anyone with anything, over the past little while we've been talking to you, my existence is your failure.
That's
a
dude,
good one.
that's so good.
That's a good one.
My advice, I guess, would
That's a good
be
one.
primary everyone and really do your best to try and consider who you want to be your nominee, who's going to serve you the best. I don't think by any means that's going to be Gavin Newsom. I don't think that's going to be JD Vance. I don't think that's going to be Marco Rubio. I don't think that's
No.
going to be any of them guys.
Get someone new in there, dude.
Bro,
Someone new in there. Just get someone maybe who doesn't even know what he's doing. Just throw him in there. See what he does.
maybe
Fuck it.
AOC. AOC would be good. I wouldn't mind her. She's fun. She's
All right,
smart.
Pump the brakes.
Dude, she's good at her job, man.
Pump the brakes.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm not advocating for any of them.
That's fair.
Any of them. I think all y'all could do a lot better up there.
Yes. Every politician can do
And
better.
I get to say that because I'm a dumbass down here. Yeah. Yeah. You represent me. Watch the podcast. Watch the fucking podcast, and then you might understand what you got to do up there.
Yeah, you have the most normie character ever, and the most, I don't know, one of the most pro labor, I guess.
I'd say you're an Oregonian.
Okay.
You're just a flat out Oregonian. I think you were. I think Oregon exists just to have you live in it.
Honestly, yeah.
I really do. I really think that's the case. Everywhere I go, I just see your face. Swear to God.
I was very pro moving here when
I bet you were.
did. Yeah, this is definitely the place to be if you're gonna live in the U.S. and you're me and you like clouds and gray and shit weather and it's not great here. Don't move here.
Cooking your intruder a 3-course meal.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I do think that Oregon does have a dichotomy of, super hard hicks and rednecks, and there's also super granola ass dudes like me.
Granola?
Yeah.
Is that what they call y'all?
People who hike and stuff like that.
Or granolas?
Yeah.
Is it derogatory?
No, not really. It's
fucking granola.
It's just a word, man.
Eat granola.
Yeah.
Get out of here, granola.
I mean, you keep trying to make
You weren't hungry all day.
You're trying to put an emphasis on it, and it's not going to work because it's just a term that people use. It's like calling somebody a hippie. People don't get mad at that unless you're like a super hard square.
Unless you say it with a hard Y.
Hippie.
You hippie.
Oh, that sounds better. Yes.
You hippie. There you go. Yep.
Okay, man. Well, You good?
Yeah, till
Yeah.
next time. What was the thumbnail? Cash out.
Cash out.
Cash out. Yeah, do what you got to do,
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
or don't.